What's going on, guys? Back with another presentation. I want to tell you guys in this presentation right quick, never ignore your gut feeling when it comes to things in life. I used to ignore my gut feelings when it came to certain circumstances in life, and it got me in a lot of trouble. I don't ignore my gut feeling no more when it comes to circumstances in life. If I get a bad feeling about something, if I get a bad feeling about someone, I'm cutting you off. And that's how you got to do things in life. Never ignore your gut feeling. Because if you feel something not right, it ain't right. That's why I don't give people second chances no more. You got one chance to screw up with me, then you done forever. Go take it up with God. I'm not giving people no second chances no more. Because the energy that people give off, that tell you a lot. That tell you a lot. So if a person is giving off some bad vibes, some dark, foul type of energy, you got to distance yourself from them people, wherever it's coming from, family, whoever. You got to distance yourself from them people. And I just want to tell you guys, don't ignore your gut feelings. If you feel something not right, if you feel that the energy is off, the vibe is off, you need to just cut that off. Those are people you don't need to deal with. Anybody that's giving off some weird type of energy, bad vibes, you got to get rid of them. And the message here for today is don't ignore your gut feelings. Because I used to try to ignore my gut feelings, and it got me in a lot of trouble. And it made me have a lot of regret. I don't ignore my gut feelings no more because I know gut feelings, those feelings come for a reason. It's the reason why you have those gut feelings. And when you feel that something is not right, where you feel that something is off. So if you feel that a person energy is off, if you feel that the vibe is not right, then the vibe not right. And it's best for you to alleviate yourself, remove yourself from the equation, because second guessing yourself and ignoring your gut feelings about certain things can cause you to end up dead or just in a position that you don't want to be in. And that's what I had to learn in my life. This is why I don't give people second chances no more. You got one chance to screw up with me, you gone, you out of there. I learned, don't give people second chances. Forgiveness is for weak folks. God forgives, I don't. Shout out to Rick Ross. People got one chance with me to give off some bad energy. You giving off some negative energy, I'm going to eliminate you from my life, and I ain't dealing with you no more. That's how you got to do people. Don't ignore those gut feelings. Intuition is called that for a reason. It's called that for a reason. So whatever you feel in your soul is right. And don't let nobody tell you that what you feeling ain't right. Because if it wasn't right, you wouldn't feel it. So it is what it is. Always pay attention to what you feel when it comes to circumstances in life, when it comes to people, when it comes to situations in general in life. Always pay attention to the energy that you feel. If you don't feel right about something, don't ignore that feeling, because I used to make decisions and I used to do things knowing I felt something was off. And in the end, I felt bad and I regretted, and I had a lot of regret. And I wish that I didn't ignore those feelings that I had deep down inside. So I'm just here to tell you guys, whatever feelings you having inside, whatever emotions you feel inside, don't don't try to push those emotions to the side and say, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this certain thing, or I'm gonna make this decision anyway. Always follow your gut feeling, because your gut feeling is usually right. You feel that something not right, you feel that something is off, you feel that the energy is not good, the energy probably not good. And more than likely, if some energy is not good, you definitely want to remove yourself from that equation. Get away from that equation. Remove yourself from that situation, those people, or whatever situation you might be in. Because ignoring your gut feelings can cost you your life if you're not careful. And that's what I had to learn in my life. Don't ignore gut feelings. You feel that something is not right. If you feel that, a decision that you're making is not a good, valid decision, then that's probably a decision that you shouldn't make. That's probably a bad decision 9 times out of 10. Because if you don't feel right about something, if you don't feel comfortable about something, if you feel uneasy about something, it's a reason why you feel that way. Intuition never lie, and vibes don't lie. Vibes speak louder than words. Vibes speak louder than words. That's why I pay attention to vibes and energy. I don't have time for no bad vibes. I don't have time for no bad energy. And I'm to a point in my life where I'm just paying attention to my gut feelings when it comes to things. When it comes to making decisions in life, when it comes to making decisions dealing with people. I'm paying attention to my gut feelings and what I feel in my soul. And if something don't feel right, then that's a decision that I'm not going to make. And that's how you got to live your life. If something don't feel right, always pay attention to that. Don't try to ignore what you feel, and don't let nobody try to make you make a decision that is not right. Because you got some people that'll try to gaslight you into believing what they want you to believe when they know what they're telling you is a bunch of BS anyway. So always pay attention to what you feel. Never ignore what you feel. Something don't feel right, 9 times out of 10 it ain't right. And I used to let people try to persuade me into making decisions that I knew wasn't right. Because you got people like that. They'll try to persuade you into thinking like them or believing what they want you to believe. You use your own discretion and you use your own discernment, because what you feel is never a lie. And what you feel is always real. So always pay attention to vibes. Always pay attention to energy that you get from people. And don't give people second chances, because if a wolf show you his teeth once, next time that wolf show you his teeth, it may gobble you up and rip you to shreds. So always pay attention to the energy that people give. Always pay attention to the vibes that people bring, to the table, because anybody that's bringing some bad vibes to the table, that's a person that you need to get away from, and that's a person you don't need to deal with. That's why I'm so skeptical when it comes to, making life decisions and dealing with people in general, because you can never ignore gut feelings. It's a reason why they call it gut feelings. Because if a lot of people paid attention to their gut feelings, a lot of people would have stayed out of prison. A lot of people that are dead today would still be alive. If they paid attention to that intuition, to their gut feeling, if they paid attention to that little voice that's inside their head, that's telling them, something ain't right. Something is kind of off. Something don't feel too good. If a lot of people would have paid attention to those type of vibes, they would have saved themselves a lot of heartache and pain. So I'm just here to tell you, pay attention to vibes, pay attention to energy that people give. Don't ignore these signs, because ignoring signs, ignoring gut feelings, if you're not careful, it could cost you your life. It could cause you to end up dead. It could cause you to end up in prison. So be vigilant. Be mindful about the energy that people give off. Always be intuitive. And always be discerning when it comes to folks. Be discerning when it comes to situations in general. And most of all, before I end this presentation, most of all, never ignore what you feel. If only I could have told my younger self this years ago, it would have saved me a lot of pain in my life. Don't ignore what you feel, because it's called intuition for a reason. But on that note, I'm going to go ahead and sign out, guys. I'm going to go ahead and cut this presentation off. You guys have a good day.